welcome to the 187 Live Takeover coming at you from Atlanta. My name is Queen Lucia Tifa. Today I want to work on some basic, keep your body thinking about what you're doing, drills that you can do at home in your garage or local parking lot by yourself without a buddy. So I want to run through some cone work, maybe do a couple ladders, some stops, and talk about weight distribution. First things first, when we're talking about weight distribution, I want you thinking about not taking your body beyond your core, thinking about the strike zone. So keep your weight there so when you're blocking, you can move, but if you have to break frame to do it, then we don't want to do that. So starting off, also we want to keep our ankles loose. So we're going to do a little cone work, couple of pace lines. So we'll take it back here. When you're doing these pace lines, again, try to keep your frame in place. Take one look up, one look down, keep going. Pace yourself, but keep those eyes up if you can so that you can see your target. Only go as fast as you feel comfortable because we're working on our positioning and not speed. The more comfortable you feel, obviously you can go ahead and speed up. Take it back. Again, try not to break frame. Someone could be hitting you at any moment. Keep in frame. Looking down, looking up, looking down, looking up. Don't box out your teammates by putting out your arms. Keep those arms nice and tight. That'll keep you from getting forearms as well. Let's go to 1 foot. I like to put my foot back like a runner, however you feel comfortable. Let's look at it from the side. Tighter cones. Singles. Make sure to speed up so you don't stop. You probably want to run through that at least 5 times. 5 times both feet, 5 times left foot, 5 times right foot. After you do that, we're going to want to move on to working on stops. Double plow, single left, single right. This is a no judgment zone because it's your house. Be kind to yourself. Faster you can do it, awesome. But again, the importance of this drill at home while you have the safety of your own space is that we focus on the form and not the speed. So again, right, left, doubles. Doubles. Right, left, doubles. come on over here to ladder. So ladders are tricky because they suck, right? But let's talk about what we want to do. You can start in the box or outside the box. I want to start outside. I want to kind of drop down a little bit. If I'm too tall, my weight kind of throws forward. So I'm here, back out, back out. This is all toe stop work. But again, if you're not kind to your ankles, you're gonna feel it. This is what we're looking to do. Okay? When you come out of this, you kind of want to be in your skater's pose, like I'm going to take off running, not too pitched forward so that I would fall if I had to break frame. So I'm here, and then I could go if I needed to. Alright? So we want to do it like a circuit. We want to do our pace line, then we do our ladders, and next we're going to come over here to weight distribution. So in this drill, you need a small space that's somewhat like a rectangle. You can start at any cone. Go find another cone. Try not to throw your weight back. Try not to lean into it so you're getting forearms. Try to keep your core here and your weight over those skates, right? Because if you've ever been hit by a fast jammer, you know if I throw my weight in a certain direction, they have the advantage over me with speed, so I need a strong body position. You're here, you're here, you're here, you're here, you're here. So if someone hits me, do I feel comfortable that I could take that hit and not necessarily absorb it because I don't want it to stop with me, but I want to go ahead and be in a position that I can take the hit and be ready for a second. Woo! Yeah, that happened. The better you get at this, you'll just want to go ahead and speed it up. Every one of these drills. Cones, ladders, weight distribution. Again, I know when we're tracking opposing blockers or jammers across the track, it looks hella cool in pictures to be doing this or to be doing this. But you need that weight to be in a place where you're not going to get a direction and you're not going to get a forearm. So let's run back through. Doubles. Look down, look up. Look down, look up. Turn. Look down, look up. Look down, look up. So thinking about doing this in a scrimmage, you want to do a perimeter check for blockers and jammers, right? First thing I'm saying to my buddies when we're on the track, where's the money maker? I need to know who the person scoring points where they are, and then I can start identifying threats for offense. up, right, left, down, up, right, left. So when you're looking down at the track, you're not just looking at the space immediately in front of you. You need to be looking at where you are relative to the tape, right? Because that's that dreaded fifth blocker who's there to take you out. You can't go outside of that and still be in play. And if you leave too much space, someone's going to run right past you. When you're looking down, check the left and right, find your positioning on the track, cover gaps. So we're here, side view. Left, right, down, where am I? Remember, we're not dancing, so we don't need dance space. Don't have your arms up. Someone's just gonna knock them out their way. Nice and tight. All right, so we're gonna pause here for a second. I want to answer a couple questions that I was given through my Instagram page. So let's see. Number one question. Now keep in mind, I asked people to give me roller derby questions, but they weren't all roller derby questions. But I'm going to answer them anyway. How did you get that glow? Tell me about your skincare routine. So I have pretty dry skin, but I use Dove soap, Vaseline, and weekly steams. Okay? Lots of water too. Number two, are you okay in these isolating times? I feel okay, actually. Once I got back on my skates, it felt good to have something that I was used to doing, even if it's not the routine that I'm used to. Three, how long have you been skating and how did you get into it? I visited a practice when my daughter was 3 months old. I saw an article in Creative Loafing, and she's actually going to be 16 on Monday. So it's been a while. Are you powerful enough to beat me in a dance battle? I don't know yet, but if I know the music, I feel pretty confident about my dance skills. Last questions, and we're going to move on to our next round. Who is your favorite jammer to skate against, excluding your sister? If I can't choose Afro, I'd probably choose Midge Wilhelm. There's a grind and a hustle to that skating that I just really love to watch and skate against. So having said that, I don't know if there are any questions up to this point, but again, I want to talk you through what we've done. So we're doing our cones for pace lines. And again, this is just stuff to keep us on our skates, practicing things, nothing too hard. I need a buddy to do most of the hard stuff. So you're just doing some pace lines. Again, if you want to increase the difficulty, put your cones or water bottles closer together and do it faster. But again, I'm going to say to you, form is the most important thing and not speed. When you're doing your ladders, thinking about getting lower, I've always been a tall skater, so it's definitely a piece of feedback that I'm always trying to work on to stay low. But again, you should only be as tall as you're able to take the hardest hit you've ever taken. So be aware of that. And then you want to set up a little box. And then from there, you want to rotate. You can choose where you go, which direction you're going to move in. But again, not throwing your weight in any direction, not back into a jammer, not flinging your upper body weight into a blocker. And the reason why that's important is because you always need to do your drills thinking about how it's applicable to a game. And when we're talking about being applicable to a game, we want to reduce those penalties. So again, don't block thinking about how you're going to look in a picture. Block thinking about legality and stopping the opposition. Okay? So I know this is meant for a lot of newer skaters. So focus on your core and keep rotating your eyes to put placement on your jammer and opposing blockers. I've been avoiding these ladders, but we can come back to this. Starting in. Put your head up, Queen. Alright, well that's pretty much everything. Appreciate y'all stopping by. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the comments. I'll try to get those answered for you. Or you can shoot me a message and I'll make sure we get you covered. Thanks again for stopping by the 187 Live. From Atlanta, Soft T on the second.